Hey guys, it's Drea. So today I'm going to do my blush collection video. I'm doing a collection series. I've got my eyeshadow palette collection up and I've got my highlighter collection and face palette collection. I'm just doing the fun ones. I'm not doing the boring ones. Alright, let's just get into it. I'm going to try to swatch everything, but I really don't know how that's going to work because the lighting isn't the best. But anyways, maybe it'll work out. Let's start over here in this area. I have the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in Sparkling Bellini. This is the one that has like the trio of colors. Really, really pretty. I don't even know if they make this anymore. By the way, I broke this nail since the last video you probably saw. This one has quite a bit of sparkle to it, so it's very, very peachy, but it also has quite a bit of sparkle to it. Really pretty pigmented, really, really pretty. Next over here, also cardboard packaging. Next over here is this Laura Geller blush. This is the Baked Blush and Brighten and Berry Trifle. I don't really like this. I don't think this is gonna end up being a declutter, but if I was gonna do a declutter, I'd probably declutter this. I got this in like a set at Winners, and I don't know. I regret buying it. It's a little too deep of a tone for me. I just don't really like the way it looks on my cheeks. So let's move on. Oh, this one I really, really like. This is the Annabelle Marie Mai collection blush in Cobra. It's this really gorgeous burnt kind of apricot color, which I like to wear in the summertime, and you can see it's got a lighter side and a deeper side. Again, very, very pigmented, but in the summer with a light hand, so pretty. Love that one. This one is, okay, this one, oh yeah. This is almost a highlighter, but it does work on me in the summertime as a blush. I forgot I even had this. It's the Wet n Wild Baked Blush in Hummingbird Hype. Oh, and let me do this one at the same time. I forgot I had both of these. The same thing in Don't Flutter Yourself. These have these pretty little hummingbirds in them. As you can see, because I've used them, the bottom of the hummingbirds is pretty much gone. Okay, so this one is a really, really bronzy tone. Okay, I had an overwhelming urge to like sneeze and cough at the same time. Do you see how like, it almost looks like a highlighter? It's very, very shiny, but it looks bronzy on the skin when I have a tan, and I really like that. And then this one, same thing, like it's very, very, very shiny, but it's really pretty on. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had these. I really need to use those. So glad I'm doing this video. They look so pretty. This one's really nice. This is the CoverGirl Peach Punch Blush. It's peach scented. This is in the shade 120, Peach Punch. It does smell nice, actually. It's pretty much matte, kind of powdery, but on the cheeks it looks really nice. It works really well on an olive skin tone. I really like that one a lot. You can see just how much like powderiness it has though. Okay, these three are all Urban Decay blushes. I had more originally of these, but I got rid of most of them throughout time. This is Fetish. This one is Rapture. I should have worn that this winter. I never got around to it. And this one is Score. Score is my favorite because it's really just like a peachy blush with a little bit of shimmer in it. It just goes with a lot of things. See, it's actually more of a peachy pink than a peach. So this one is Fetish. I really don't wear this very much ever. It's kind of just a matte mauve-y tone right there. And then Rapture is like this very deep purpley mauve. And it does look good in the winter, I would say. But yeah, it's pretty darn deep. I don't even know if, do they even make these anymore? I've got two sleek blushes. This one is in the shade Life's a Peach. Really pretty. This one's in the shade Rose Gold. If I remember, I don't know, do I like this? I haven't used it all that often. That actually looks really pretty. And then this peachy one. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really used these a ton. Yeah, this one I don't think, I don't know. Maybe I should try using this because an experiment, because like in a swatch, it doesn't really go on very well, but who knows, maybe it goes on nicer with a brush. This is a Surratt. These are meant, I think, to go in like another container, but I just bought it like this and just kept it in this. This is the Artistique blush in Classique, and this thing is uber pigmented, very bright, like almost red. Obviously you need a really light hand with it. And I can't remember the last time I've used it. I was gonna say, and I really like it, but that can't be true because I haven't used it in forever. This is one of the Cover FX monochromatic blush duos, matte and shimmer. Mine is in soft peach. I don't really love this, and I think it's just the tones of these that I don't really like on my own skin tone, because there's nothing really that like wrong with them. I just don't really enjoy them. But there's those two shades there, dog hair as well. So that's soft peach. Let's go over here. This, I guess, I'm not really gonna swatch because this is a powder, loose powder blush. It's from Flower Beauty. I don't even know if they make these anymore. It's the Transforming Touch Powder to Cream Blush, and the shade is TT1. But I can tell you that I really like this. It goes on really nicely if you tap it on with a finger and blend it out on top of foundation before you've powdered your face. I really like it. It's just kind of subtle, but it adds a really nice glow. This, speaking of glow, is the 3D Glow highlighter from Catrice in the shade Pinch of Rose. Now, I don't like this as a highlighter, so I decided to put it in my blush drawer to see if I would like it as a blush, but I don't think I've used it as a blush since I did that. But there's a swatch for you of it. I should try it. I feel like I've tried it as a blush when I was using it as a highlighter, but I don't know. This I actually really like. It's from Rimmel. It is the Lasting Finish Soft Color Blush in Live Pink or Live Pink, I've never known. And I do really think this is beautiful, but it doesn't last, even though that's in its name. It doesn't last really well throughout the day, but it's a really, really nice pink shade, and I really do like it, which is why I've kept it all these years. And then this is Benefit Dandelion. I only have 2 Benefit box blushes, and I keep this one because it's sentimental. It was the first, not this one in particular, but Dandelion was the first and only like Sephora blush I ever bought. Do you see how light that is? Like, you can barely even see it, I'm sure. Anyways, I did try it once last year, I think, and I didn't hate it on myself. I actually panned one of these way back when, before I was into makeup, and it was the only thing I would put on my cheeks. Anyways, that was a long time ago. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous product. Just stunning packaging. This is from Paul & Joe. It's the Cheek Color CS105. I don't know if you can still get this. It comes with a little puffy puff, and inside it's got these little balls, and it's got these cat-shaped shapes. There's like 2 of them. Oh, you can see both of them now. There's 2 of them in there. This is gorgeous on the cheeks. Very difficult to swatch. I don't use this, but I keep it in there. I actually haven't used this in forever, so I should. This here is the Lise Watier Glam Celebration Blush. So, made in Italy. I never noticed that. Anyways, this was like a 2017 holiday blush. And it's stunning packaging, and I love it. And it had this overspray on the city buildings on this side, and I never like ever use this side just so I can leave those glitters on there. But this side is where I have used, and it's just like a really nice winter tone of mauve. And that was really appropriate because it came out at Christmas time. So it's a nice blush. It's gorgeous packaging. This, I can't remember. No, I must not have. I should have put this probably in my face palette collection, but I forgot. This is the Rimmel London Kate Blush Palette. It says Rimmel London's first trio blush palette. I don't know if they've made more since then and if they've numbered them or named them, but this is the first one. And this is actually really, really nice and really good quality. I really like, especially, this one's a little powdery, but especially this shade. Gorgeous shimmery shade, and then this one is quite a bit deeper. I definitely use this one a lot more, or I'll mix these 2 together, but I really like the middle shade for sure. So I've got two of these Makeup Revolution blushes. I don't know if you can still buy these or not. They are called the Vivid Baked Blushers. They have the best names. This one is called Bang Bang You're Dead. This one is called Make Love Instead. This one, so they're baked, but this one detached from the packaging. So the actual like baked blush came apart. This one is definitely more of like an everyday kind of rosy. It's actually really hard to see in a swatch. This does show up really nicely on my cheeks. I've used it quite a bit and I really do like it. This reminds me of the e.l.f. formula, which I don't have any e.l.f. baked stuff anymore, but it really feels like that e.l.f. formula. This one here is my favorite out of the two. This is this really beautiful, cool tone purpley pink. Oh, it's stunning. So stunning. I love this shade. Bang Bang You're Dead. Okay, I have one of these. At one time I had a few minis and I had a full size of these Too Faced blushes. I don't know if they make them anymore. Too Faced Love Flush blush in Love Hangover. This is actually a really pretty color, and they're very pigmented. I don't know, I just don't find them exciting though. So that's Love Hangover. It is though a really pretty color. Funnily enough, this organizer actually does sit in my blush drawer. This is the front of it and this is the back of it. So generally this stuff is the stuff I don't use as much. This is the stuff I use. So I'm doing it backwards for you guys, but that's okay. We're leaving the really exciting stuff till last. This is an Annabelle blush. So Annabelle is a Canadian company, if you didn't know. It's the Perfect Blush in Spring Petal. And I think the Perfect blushes are like their permanent line. They have quite a few. They're soft. It's a really pretty color, pigmented enough. Sometimes you don't want blushes to be overly pigmented. It's just a really nice color. This is a Morphe blush in the shade Spirit. I got this as a gift with purchase from Sephora, so I don't believe this is a full size. I think it's a mini. This is one of those like winter mauve-y shades again. It actually is a really nice shade, especially for winter. Moving on, I'm actually just gonna flip it around because it's easier for me to touch them this way. So these are my Tarte blushes. At one time I had quite a few more than this. These ones are all the minis, but this is Tarte Exposed. I did have this in a project pan at one time, but these are just monsters. They're impossible. So, but I do love this color. It works with so much stuff. If you don't know what color blush to wear with an eye look that you've done, you grab Tarte Exposed. Like, it goes with everything. And because it's matte, it also kind of shapes your cheeks. Like, it almost has a contouring effect, in my opinion. So I really love that. This one is Tarte Party. This is the one that everybody got for their birthday. I know tons of people panned this and people really loved it. I never really loved it. I think it's just fine. It's kind of, again, matte, a little bit more of a neutral pink, really pretty. This one is Oasis. I do believe I really like this one a lot. I don't know where it came from. Some kind of gift set probably. This one is a little bit more, I don't know, burnt. Nice. Nice though, really nice. Again, a matte. And then what do we got? This one is Concept. I feel like, I don't know if I've ever used this. I feel like maybe Alex might have given me this for Christmas or something one year. And if that's the case, then I'm a bad friend for never using it. It's nice. Nothing wrong with that one. It looks like it has some shimmer in it, but it's hard to see in a swatch. And then this one is Entertain. I know she gave me this one. And this one is definitely, here, I need to get some of this off to properly swatch this one. This one is definitely more pink. And it's also matte. Oh, I remember this. I remember even she told me like it doesn't swatch well, but it looks nice on the cheeks. Yeah, I know I've used this, just not very much. There you go. There's a bunch of Tarte blushes. Okay, moving on. I've got my two The Balm blushes. I love these. I highly recommend them. Again, if you don't know what you're gonna do for blush and you don't know what to reach for, both of these are great things that go with so much. Down Boy is my favorite. It is just a beautiful basic pink, gorgeous. It just kind of shapes the cheeks a little bit. I feel like when it melds with your skin, it actually looks a little bit more shimmery than it appears on a swatch, but I love it. I love Miss and Down Boy, and then Frat Boy is basically the peach counterpart of that, and it's just like a nice basic matte peach. Both of them, really, really great things to have. I love both of those blushes. This is the only Milani Flower Blush that I have. I was never a huge fan of these. This one is the American Beauty Rose Powder Blush. This is a really nice color. Pretty decently pigmented. It does have some shimmer in it as well, but that's that kind of like burnt color again. I like burnt blushes. Actually, I like some burnt blushes, not all. This is a Makeup Forever Sculpting Blush in the shade 22. Peach, I love peach, and I love peachy pinks, and pinks are okay, but I love peachy pinks and peaches. This is really, really pretty. And then this one is another uber favorite. If I can get it out. The NYX Ombre Blush in Soft Flush. This one is my favorite summertime blush. It is so bright and so pigmented, but with a decently light hand in the summertime on bronzed tan skin, it looks gorgeous and it looks like sunburnt and beautiful. Let's make our way through all these NARS blushes. This one is Orgasm. I probably got this as a 100 point perk at some point. I feel like I'm getting a little hard pan in this. NARS blushes are, in general, I think that's because my finger was a little wet from the stupid swatch taker offer things. I feel like NARS blushes in general are pressed very hard. This one is Galoo. Oh, there's also a hair. Which was it a birthday gift? No, this was the VIB Rouge gift, I feel like, one year. Lots of people got this one. But I actually use this a lot. It's a really nice neutral blush. Not maybe like leaning more towards pink, but it works with so much stuff. This is the NARS Sarah Moon collab from like quite a few Christmases ago. I really love this, but it's so pigmented, it's so hard to use. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade though. Did I say what it's called? It's called Impudique. Super pretty, but almost too much pigment for a blush. This one is Bumpy Ride. I just used this yesterday in a Get Ready With Me, was it? It was something I used it in. It's just a really nice peachy spring color. And then I have Dolce Vita, which I always intend to wear in the winter and I never ever get around to it. Funny thing is I always wanted this for a really long time and I got it with the intention of wearing it, you know, in the winters, and I never do. But again, that kind of deep, like burnt winter shade. All right, there's all the NARS blushes. Two of my favorites in my collection, both of my Laura Mercier Second Skin cheek colors, Lotus Pink and Spice Cider. I don't know if you can get these anymore. It would be a damn shame if you can't because they're both gorgeous. This one is probably, if not my top blush, like my top, definitely my top 3. Oh my gosh, I don't even use it as much as I should either. It's so beautiful and just blended out nicely on the skin. It's got this shine to it, stunning. This one, Spice Cider, is, it just works so well. These are so smooth too. This works so well to just like shape your cheeks. Really gorgeous. This one here, I know I'm skipping one, but this one here is Becca Luminous Blush in Foxglove. I actually really like this a lot. I've been wearing it a lot lately. I got this at Winners because I think these are discontinued and they went on really cheap at Winners and TJ Maxx. Again, very pigmented, very shiny, but with a light hand. Spectacular, really gorgeous. Love that one. Just remembered that I skipped over this entire section of MAC, so we'll do that last, I guess. This one is my only other Benefit box blush. This is California. I do have Gold Rush in a palette, But other than that, I don't have any other Benefit blushes. I love California. It's gorgeous. It's that shimmery peachy pink that I love, like peachy pink with a shine to it. It's my absolute favorite. This is perfect. Okay, I've got 4 of the Clinique blushes. These are the cheek pops. This is Berry Pop. This one is Ginger Pop. This one is Black Cherry Pop. And this one is Peach Pop. I don't think you really need both of these, but this one, love. I actually really like this one too. I just don't wear it enough. This one, same thing, winter shade for me, Black Cherry Pop. Nice. It's not matte. It has a sheen to it, but it doesn't really have a shimmer to it. Berry Pop is just a gorgeous pink with lots of nice sheen to it. Looks really, really pretty on the cheeks. That's where blush goes, on the cheeks. Peach Pop. So this is peach, that's ginger. Both of these are gorgeous, but I do feel like they're somewhat interchangeable, but I love Peach Pop. Ooh, so pretty. These are just gorgeous blushes if you've never tried them. They're so nice. They're that baked gelée formula. See, those ones are almost identical. But there's my 4 Clinique cheek pops. Last for everything. Oh, not all of these are MAC. There's one Milani blush in here. It's Dolce Pink. I got rid of Luminoso a while ago because it's gorgeous, but it just stopped like looking good on my face, on my own skin tone. So this is Dolce Pink. I really don't wear this very much. It's got a lot of glitter to it. Let's do all the MAC. So these 3 are the limited edition ones I have. This is the Sharon Osbourne collab in Peaches and Cream. Really pretty. It's, I feel like, way more pink than peach. Like, I don't know why it's called Peaches and Cream. Doesn't swatch great, but there it is right there. It is really nice on the cheeks though. This one is the Mariah Carey collab one in the shade Sweet Sweet Fantasy. I really like this. It is deceptively pigmented. Like, you dip your brush in and put it on and you've got like a lot, and it doesn't even swatch properly. It's so weird. It's like it goes really, really well on the cheeks, like almost too well, but in a swatch it doesn't. I can't explain that. This one is Hypness. I don't know the collection that this came from. But anyway, this is Hypness, and this is way more of a peach than even Peaches and Cream was. There you go. They all kind of look like the same variation of one. I've got 2 of the Extra Dimension blushes. This is Cheeky Bits, and this is Sweets for My Sweet. I don't really love this one. These ones have a high shine to them. Sweets for My Sweet. Look how pigmented these ones are. And this one is Cheeky Bits. This one I definitely use definitely more than that one, and I really like it. You have to use a light hand, obviously. Look how pretty those are though. That shine comes through when you use them. Okay, and then I've got 3 of the Mineralized Skin Finish blushes. So, I guess they're just called Mineralized blushes. Petal Power, beautiful. This is the second version of Warm Soul. I know a lot of people like hate it because it's not the original, but I like it. And then this one is called New Romance, and this one is much more of a peachy tone. And there those are. So that is Petal Power, Warm Soul, and New Romance. Petal Power is so pretty. I love this one. I don't really use the other ones as much, but I really love this one. And I guess that's it for my blush collection. That is the extent of it. So I hope you really enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new here. I am doing this as a series, so like I said, I have some already on my channel. I'll link to them in the description, and there will be more coming. Not a ton more, just a couple more categories. I'll probably do lipstick, and that's all I can think of at the very moment. So I'll probably do lipstick. Okay, bye guys.